Hi, everyone. I'm Brandy Oswald, the founder of Sauvage Wellness, and you are here for another guided meditation. Today, we're going to work with a meditation tool that I use with my clients all the time. And it's actually based in the practice of neuroplasticity or the brain's ability to change itself. So, there's this whole science of neuroplasticity that is incorporating tools that look and seem quite similar to mindfulness tools. And so it's often referenced as brain retraining or neural retraining. And these tools help us to stop unhealthy or negative thought pathways and habitual responses and to rewrite them with positive emotion, positive thought, and positive experience. So it's actually the act of choosing positivity as a new habit. And the more we choose positivity, the more that becomes our habitual pathway versus the negative pathways that trigger conditions like stress, anxiety, depression, and even more chronic health conditions as well. And so the two resources that I love on brain retraining are the book Hardwiring Happiness by Scott Hansen. I have it, or Rick Hansen, sorry. I have it right here. Hardwiring Happiness. Amazing, really simple, straightforward approach to using some mindfulness like practices for retraining the habitual brain responses and creating a sense of ease, calmness, and confidence in our bodies. The other tool that I love is called Dynamic Neural Retraining System, or DNRS. And this system was created by Annie Hopper. And a lot of folks with chronic health conditions use this system to find relief and to even cure the chronic conditions they've been struggling with. Everything from severe food sensitivities to multiple chemical sensitivities to hormonal imbalance to Lyme disease to chronic yeast. I've even seen folks who participate in the program go from being wheelchair bound because of autoimmune or chronic conditions to roller skating in the matter of a year, 2, 3 years. So this work of retraining our brain has a profound effect on our body's ability to feel good and to be active and engaged in our lives. And so today we're doing a very simplified version, something that I use in my daily practice, both with myself and with clients, to recenter around positivity, to make positivity a choice and to choose this new pathway and release the negative pathway that leads to inflammation, stress, and feeling awful in our bodies. And we know that stress and inflammation are huge when it comes to our hormonal health, right? So the more we can bring those down, the more we can feel good in our hormonal health, in our cycle, in our fertility, as well as in our full body system of wellness. So nothing that you need today, but I wanted to share those two resources for anyone who wants to look more into this. I actually did the dynamic neural retraining system myself as a participant, and it was profound. I love the system. So when you're ready for today's meditation, you might want something to sit on. Per usual, I'm sitting on my yoga block and just a quiet, soothing space. When you're ready, I'll just have you gently close your eyes. And taking a moment here to find a nice, long, slow inhale and a nice, long, slow exhale. And just starting to ride the wave of the breath. Gently listening to the sound of the inhale, the sound of the exhale. Allowing the inhalation to expand the belly, the ribs, and the chest. And allow the exhalation to gently soften chest, ribs, and belly. Beginning to notice the body as it starts to soften, relax with each breath. The shoulders as they sink away from the ears. The arms as they grow slightly heavier. Palms as they rest on the knees or the thighs. Fingertips as they press ever so gently against the shins as they make contact with the floor beneath you. And the sit bones as they press into the floor or the prop beneath you, from which you can extend long and tall crown of the head to the sky. A posture of steadiness, strength in this moment. And in fact, this is the very first step of the brain retraining tool. Simply pause. As you're moving throughout your life, you notice finding yourself in a stressful moment or a sensation or feeling of uneasiness. Taking a moment rather than to push, pause. Literally repeating in your brain the words pause, stop, stop. Pausing the rhythm of thought in the mind. Choosing a moment of stillness. For in the pause comes clarity. Taking a few deep breaths as you hold in the pause. Choosing to slow down the moment before it runs wild. Recognizing that in this moment and every moment, our brains are sending signals to our body about what's going on, about how we need to respond, and that directly impacts how we feel, our expression of health and wellness. In a stressful moment, the brain sends signals of stress and uneasiness to the body, inflicting that upon our health and well-being. So when we pause, we have the opportunity to choose something else, choose a different pathway, a different message to our body. Because though there may be a work deadline that's stressful, it doesn't need to or is in any way impacting our health. We can let it be one thing without it being another. So in this moment, having paused, grounded, connected to your breath, we take the opportunity to choose positivity. And we do this by landing on a vision of a past positive experience. Literally something we have already lived, something we've already participated in that brought great joy into our lives. So taking a moment to allow your mind focus in on a positive experience from your past that filled you with great joy. It doesn't have to be grand or extravagant. In fact, mine are quite simple. I often use the sunny summer afternoon that I was walking through Brooklyn with my best friend. As your mind lands on this experience, rather than watching it like it's a movie as a bystander, allow yourself to embody the moment again. You already know the feeling and you already know the place. Allow yourself to step back into it with your mind. Really absorbing each and every aspect of this moment, positive experience. Noticing surroundings. Perhaps it's the warm sun gently grazing your skin. Cool, refreshing. Smell of the mountains or the lake. Swirling sounds that surround you. Take in what you can see with your eye. Saying it all to yourself, present tense. I feel the warm sun upon me. Feel the heat of the summer. Hear the sound of people's laughter off in the distance. See the tall tree. Whatever it is, make it come alive. Noticing who you shared this moment with, who is with you, or if you enjoyed it all on your own. And eventually fully embodying this moment by noticing how you feel in your body. As this positive past experience takes place, what were the feelings you felt in the moment? Bring them into this, the present tense. I feel playful and at ease. Feel happy. Feel confident. I feel alive. Whatever the feelings are for you, eating them. And as you do, imagine each feeling like a wave washing over your body. Starting at the top of the skull, washing over the brain. Imagining them carving new pathways of positivity. Letting that feeling of ease and confidence infuse the brain, infuse the mind, wash over the body. Doing this with each feeling several times. Once you allowed the feelings to wash over you, do it as many times as you'd like. Simply resting in that feeling, holding it with you, feeling the buzz, pulse of life. We'll rest here for a few moments, silent. Om Gam Ganapataye Namaha. 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 With that closing chant, we call upon Ganesh, elephant god, the destroyer of obstacles, joining us in overcoming the challenges that may arise with habitual negative thought patterning and choosing the road, the path, positivity. Option to draw your hands together in front of the heart like a prayer. We close this meditation here with Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. It means peace, peace, peace. Thank you so much for practicing. Namaste. And there you have it, a gentle and easy mindfulness tool for brain retraining. You can use it in any moment of uneasiness. You can use it in moments of joy to reinforce joy and positivity. And you can use it as a simple ritual at the beginning and the end or anywhere throughout the day to reinforce and create new habits around positive habitual thoughts. Thank you so much for joining me. You can find all the rest of my yoga and meditation classes on YouTube, as well as episodes of the Menstrual Mastery podcast. I hope you all have a great week. And if you're looking for more live classes, you can find them at sauvagewellness.com/yoga. I'll see you all very soon.